Starting, we are live.
Hey there, buddy. Tanner's here, along here with Nicholas, Driver, and Travis. We have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that is a tornado possible. We have a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and get started right with it. Let's go ahead and take links one if we can, and let's look at the reflectivity. And there is some potential hail that looks to be in the back of this storm, right near the uh, Cary area, I believe that is. And like I said, we're we are
Goodbye,
still
power.
watching this storm system very closely, uh, and it will probably continue to really move through the area here very, very, very closely. Um, and if you bear with me here, I'm just getting a couple of my things
Folks, I do
set
want to
up. So,
mention we are running live right now, but within any minute, I could possibly lose power due to these just insane whipping winds right now. So if we do lose power, Tanner will take over on his end, and he'll go from there, and I'll try to get my computers up and going. But if we do lose power, it's going to be a minute to set everything back up. But go ahead, Tanner, with the coverage.
yeah, thank you, Nick. So yes, like Nick said, of course, if Nick loses power, I'll be here and I'll take it up on my end. So of course, like I said, I will be here. I'll We'll take it at my end, and we'll go from there. So, are we showing links one by any chance? Whoops, I need to show links one. All right, there we go. So there's not really a couplet in this, but there are just those very, very strong winds currently at the moment. I believe that you're good. Oh, thank you. I believe that these winds are going to once again really ramp up here. Sure, they could definitely, become severe again. And just gonna go ahead and read this off here. Severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning for East Carroll Parish in northeastern Louisiana, central Ossaquina County, I believe that is Ossaquina County, and west central Mississippi, and then also three here. Bear with me here. You're good. 27, minimize that. Okay, bear with me here. We're having a little technical difficulty. I apologize. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this a little bit bigger.
All right, folks, I am switching over radars real quick, so we'll get Tanner's feedback up here in a minute. I'm just trying to switch this over so we can see the storm, and we'll get that here in a minute.
Okay, how about we stop showing these? Okay, so once again, severe thunderstorm was located near Alista, or 12 miles south of Lake Providence, moving northeast at 50. So this is what this is what we are currently watching. Is this storm? Let's go and let's look at the velocity, and yeah, the velocity, my friends, has really calmed down here. Actually, let's go. I did have right. It was the first one. Let's take that off. Okay. And we're still watching this. Let's go to where we are. Reflectivity, and you can see, Cary is the area that we are watching. That's this storm in, if you will. And it's right in this exact area. Okay. So if you live in the Cary area, or just south of Cary and north of Brunswick, there could be some associated hail in that exact system, if you will, almost. Okay. So if you live in somewhere in that potential area, we could have a potential uh, funnel cloud forming. But let's go back to links one here. In the Cary and Rolling Fork area, that's where I could see. That's or not where I could see. but that is where we could possibly see a storm. By any chance, it could definitely be in that area, and that is where, my friends, like I said, I think that is where our best chance for this storm is to really build in general, almost, if you will. So bear with me here, and we're going to um, open this up here. So, like I said, the velocity couplet isn't there, but right here, this could possibly be a rotation. I'm not confirming it nor denying it, but this could possibly be uh, some type of rotation right there, right in that area. That could be rotation in some potential area. Like I said, I believe it could be, not necessarily saying it will be, but it definitely does have that better chance of seeing that broader rotation altogether in general. Yes. Just refresh the browser. Mm, I think you must want to fight. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, that there could be some possible rotation. Can we actually go and let's go and take links. Take chroma key. Let's go to the chroma key wall, and I'm going to go ahead and step here. Right there, that is where that rotation is going to be. If it is any rotation, newest scan coming in, looks like it possibly could have lost its rotation uh for anything. But like I said, necessarily does not mean it lost its rotation, but it could have. It definitely, my friends, it definitely, I don't think, is losing rotation anytime soon. It looks like it does have possibly a what is known as a kink, or a rounder, and it also could be a right edge storm here. So Yes.
winds that was ongoing there. But I am back now. We
I'm back. I apologize. I had to go help my mom do a thing. And what? Storm motion factor. What?
hopefully I can move my desk over. Oh, we are having some glitchy stuff going on there. We are not able to see it, but I'm just looking at it right now, and there's some very low, close hanging clouds. They're not exactly rotation type, but they're kind of maybe a scud, but they're very low lying. Tanner, you're back.
Yeah, I
You're good.
apologize.
I was just making sure. Actually, I don't think that's rotation. Matter of fact, that is more of a just a gust, more of a damaging wind thing right there. It's weird how it's pushing through though the red.
I hate to bother you guys. Can you guys check the radar in Washington, Louisiana?
Yes, I can. Washington, Louisiana.
I have some in through there, and they were reporting low aircrafts and stuff.
Okay. Any? Is it a larger town, or do you have any other larger towns that I can maybe?
Just Washington.
Okay. I'll use radar mega.
There's not really a velocity couplet on it, which is definitely a good thing.
Yeah. I'm assuming you got it, Tanner.
Can you send me a screenshot so I can give it to this person? Mine.
Go to links to. How are they getting audio from me?
Desktop audio because we're on the call. So it when I have your actual green screen feed, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
So if you're in the Rising Fork area, when you know, but this is actually the same storm, Nick, that we just talked about earlier. Don't you remember? This could have some of those heavier hail possibilities in it, and actually, let's go ahead and let's throw it on to the chroma key wall here. So let's go ahead and put chroma key in fact, okay, and this is what we're looking at, okay, right in the Holly Bluff area, and down into Saya and Rolling Fork. And actually, I just got a picture sent in. Let me see. Who was that just sent to me by? Okay. Never mind. We had a picture sent in. And let's go ahead here again real quick. And let's look. So, in the Cary and Holly Bluff, that all of this area possibly is having some of them severe storms really built into it, and you know that my friends, that is what we are paying attention to here. We're actually gonna pull up NWS chat. Pull up NWS chat here. And let's go ahead here in the Cary area. Let's go to velocity. Okay, there's not really a velocity couplet in it, which is definitely a good thing. Where is this warning now issued?
After me.
I'm just looking up. I'm trying to see. Is it still in the Jackson, Mississippi warning box? Yes, it is. So let's go for the JAN. Okay. That's where they have reports of thunderstorm wind damage. Let's look at
Bear with me here.
Let me look at the correlation coefficients. There's no debris sounding, which is definitely a good thing. Let's go to links 1. Pull up links 1. Okay. Yeah, the velocity has since dissipated, which is definitely a great thing. That's not it. Let's get a reflectivity here. Reflectivity. So the reflectivity, these are just very sequeled thunderstorms, if you will. Okay, and we have 3 flash flood warnings and 1 severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect um, for the area, actually.
Main threat is straight line damaging winds at the moment.
Yeah.
Although it still does have that tornado possible tag on it.
Okay.
I swear if your feed does not start working. Yes, it went out again. I'm refreshing it.
That is so weird.
I think it's because of the winds over here. I don't know. Alright, feed is coming back up. And it's back on now.
Okay, so this is our little thing here. Let's go here real quick. Can we actually see this? Bear with me. Bear with me, guys, here for just a sec. Okay, I need my phone. I need to pull this down. I need a light. A light makes things a little bit more easier to see. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good now. Sorry. All right, let me pull this up. Let me plug my phone back in. All right, let's go to the. Okay, we have that. Let's go. Let's go ahead and. So we can see they're in Cary. That's where they have those that bulkier line of storms, if you almost. Let me see if I can light this myself. So in Cary, that's where they have the bulkier little line. Go ahead.
I'm watching your scene here. I am seeing a mesoscale locator on the radar now. I do you see that?
Yep, I see that right there. The mesoscale locator. All right, let's go ahead and step off screen here, and let's go and let's click on that.
Sorry to interrupt your coverage there, but there is the slightest rotation there as well. So that is just pretty much east of Cary now.
It is a mesoscale detection. The strength index is 5, but the base height is 5 feet. It does not have a TVS or a POSH, but it is still something. Did something happen? Okay. No, definitely still something we need to pay attention to. Besides, there's still that flash flood warning till 2:30 in the morning, and then this warning goes till 8 p.m. Let's actually go ahead and look. So it goes for about another 22 and a half minutes. Let's go back here and let's look at the meso detection.
Just letting you know your feed went out again, so bear with me until I refresh it.
Okay, let me stop my reconnecting. That's all my feed says is reconnecting. 35. Okay, interesting. Did the Wi-Fi go out? Okay, it did not. Is this thing just being a silly little goosey? Yes, it is. Okay, try now, Nick, to let me know.
Refreshing. Back up.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. I was having an issue. All right. Let's go. Pool to links 2. Okay, links 2's in program. All right. Look at this. Look at the velocity. And there's not really a tight velocity couplet. So it's not really going to help. But this right here, it's just a very strong line of thunderstorms that are just building very tall and very violently. You can see it's just a very long line of thunderstorms, especially it's backing up into the Cary Cary area. It is backing up into that specific or potential area almost, if you will. Let's go ahead and let's go back off screen here. Okay, and let's go here. So we're still watching it, especially with the velocity. The base velocity, it's not. Let's actually go back to reflectivity. This looks to be like a right hook storm. Nick, do you agree that this could potentially be a right hooked storm?
Very possibly, yes. It could be. Right now, and generally, this is more of a QLCS type storm. If you want to be more specific, due to
Right.
and I'm just going to kind of explain it here. Due to that rotation or mental scale being within the line here, that is where the warning is at. So that's where we are dealing with the rotation as well. So going back to you.
The only good thing about this is that it's not. The only good thing about this is it has the weak to very slim, strong rotation right near the Cary area, and we're actually going. I'm gonna do a storm track on this guy. Um, and let me click this, and it's moving at 51 mile an hour. Okay, Yojo City and 9:30 Eaton. So at 8:21 at Yozo City and 8:30 Eaton. Let's actually go ahead. Let's clear that. Let's go 51. And then there's our area. So let's take that. Let's go links 2. Okay, go links 2. Okay. Uh Magna Vista. Okay. Okay, Magna Vista. Wait a minute, what? Magna Vista is where we were sitting at, okay? We are live, okay. All right, Magna Vista in 6 minutes. I can't even read those. Smeds at 15, Kelso 15, Onward 16, Valley Park 17, Bolton 17, Spanish Fort 29, Kennedy 29. So that is that's just a gist of storm names so far, of names that we're already dealing with. And I'm gonna go back here to the desk real quick, and we're gonna look at that, and we're gonna look at the velocity couplet here. Okay, it's not very a velocity couplet. Nick, are you guys still there? Okay.
I'm here too.
It's okay. This looks like it could be called a more moving northerly wind storm, because we have our winds. Which radar site is this actually? I'm trying to find the radar site. Where's the radar site? All right, so that's the radar site. Okay, so we have our winds that are going, uh, our winds that are going towards the radar site, and we have our winds that are going away from the radar site. Okay, and with the winds going towards and away from the radar site, that kind of puts it with the red going away, green coming towards. It kind of somewhere in that area there could possibly be a little sip or tip of rotation, if you will, right in that area. So and actually, now that we are just speaking of it, let's go ahead and quickly. with me here. I'm trying to find the product. That's not it. Here, good. Okay, let's go here to just the forecast. Sustained winds. I want to see what this. No, it's not even it. Let's go to satellite here. Okay. Let's actually go and I want to look at the power outage. So statewide power outages. How many power outages are there? So there's about 4,000 people out in Mississippi without power. Let's actually go ahead and pull up the power outage map, if you will. What do you mean? Oh, yes. There's a little speck of black in the Kari area. Let's actually go ahead and get rid of links 1. And let's go ahead and pull to links 3. Is that not it? Oh, hold on. 1 second. Links 3. It's no longer links 3. All right, bear with us here for just a sec. Nick, is my feed showing?
Bring it in higher. Do you want it to be showing? Okay.
Yeah, I want. So when I'm talking, like, just have my feed showing. When you're talking, just have
Okay.
yours.
I had,
Basically,
yeah,
does that make
I
sense?
did
So,
have
like,
dual
yep.
monitor going for a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Just so we have like a bigger scene. Let's go down here to.
Tanner, just letting you know,
Let's
I
get.
am getting just a bar right in front of that power outage map. It's yeah, that one. There you go.
Okay. So in our Moore County, Cochoma County, about 5,000 people out of power. If you live in Humphreys County, 2,000 people. Down in Claiborne County, about 5,000 people as well. So there's a lot of people that are unfortunately out of power due to this storm event. So let's go back and let's take the radar. And looks like that if there was hail, it actually did dissipate. And the wind, this is it's basically just a wind line. The wind is just moving with the rain, so the red is going obviously away from the radar, and our radar site is down here. So we have the wind that is just going away here, and you can really tell that you have the winds going away because if we pull up, let's back out here real quick. Let's go and let's do a dual polymetric model scene. Let's do reflectivity and BV, if possible. Throw links 1, obviously, I'm assuming. Take off links 1. And let's go ahead and draw. Okay, so you see right through there. So we have that pulled up. All right, so you see we have our wind line. Let's actually go ahead and back out here. We have our wind line. Is that better? Okay. Again, we have our wind line. Okay, so we have our wind line that is going straight, and then we have our rain line here, our almost a rain shaft, if you will. It's a rain line, and then you have your wind line and rain line. So it just goes to show that the wind and the rain are both matching up, both on reflectivity and velocity. Nick or Travis, have either of you folks seen anything posted in the NWS
No, I
chat?
have not seen anything just yet. Just been monitoring. Other than a few non-wind thunderstorm wind damage and wind gust reports, that's about it.
Okay. Let's go back to links 1 here. Let's pull up the wind shear real quick just to see. So there is just a little bit of stronger rotation, and if we can we go ahead and patch the green screen onto that? Cool, thank you. All right, so the stronger rotation is just to the northeast of Cary, and just to the south of Anguilla, and to the south or east southeast of Rolling Fork. That's where we have some of that stronger to weak rotation, and that's what we've talked about, is that we would have that rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and back off here. You guys can go ahead and take off the green screen if you want. Thank you. And let's go and look at that. I do want to go and look at the meso real quick to see if there is any meso rotation found. And it looks like all these cells that the SCIT controller is monitoring does not. So, actually, yeah, there's a 30% hail probability right near the Rolling Fork and Cary area, but that's about it. No rotation is detected, or a tornado is detected according to the SCIT control, which is definitely a good thing because we don't want to have either one of those issues, especially with any rotation. And the hail is already on, and we don't have any hail. Let's go to the hail tracker actually. There is a small tiny bit of hail. It's less than penny-sized hail, if you will. So, you know, you can see it's definitely less than penny-sized hail for the majority of the part. Let's go back to the reflectivity here, and yep, I see exactly where there could be some potential hail right in that area, guys. There are just to the northeast of Cary, there could be some hail, and actually, it's also coming up on links 2 here now. Just right there, just near Cabot Landing, Emermont, right here, folks. This is where that hail could possibly be, if there is any hail. And we just pulled up the hail tracker, and we just saw that there actually is hail. So a majority of us could see some of that hail. The winds are still very gusty. Nothing concerning though at the moment. There's still 30 to 40-mile-an-hour winds, and of course, it's still very gusty out there for a majority. So this morning has about another 8 minutes on it. And we're actually gonna go ahead and put on the wind, the gust. Can we go ahead and throw the gust on? Or not that, the gust. So right now you can see just by the warning. Let's go ahead and pull links 1. You can see just by the warning there, about 20-mile-an-hour wind gust, 20 to 25-mile-an-hour wind gust. Down in Raymond, 25, and just near Jackson, 25 to 28. So it's very windy and gusty winds that are coming out of this system. But let's go ahead and zoom back into the Rolling Fork area, and then into the Cary area.
So
Go ahead,
just
Nick.
letting you know, I am getting a meso detection. I just pulled up WSV3 here, so I'm using the WSV3 radar, and it will take me a minute to pull it up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it while you're talking, or while you're showing your radar. But we do have a meso detection strength index of 5, low level rotation of 31 kts, base height only 4 KTF, or 4.
It just moved. I don't know if you saw
Moved.
that. Can we go ahead and patch links 1 in?
I'll go ahead and bring that.
Yep. So right there. So do you see what you're talking about, the meso discussion?
Yep.
Nick, by any chance, could you send me a code to your
Yes,
computer?
sir, I can. We do also have a new hail detection of 1 inch in size, just to the south of.
Okay. And they did cut out Providence out of that warning, and they just did shrink that warning down. So it's now just to the north of Rolling Fork for another 6.5 minutes.
All right. What do you want me to send the code by?
Messenger or whatever.
Which one? Could we use 2 different, either Lynn or what?
Remote desktop. I'm sorry, I'm being slow. Okay, and I see that we have some folks on here.
Alright.
If you guys have any questions, drop them below. I'm monitoring my chat right now.
Are you also live? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Let's see. How many people do we? Alright, we have one creational view or something like that.
Colorational. Europe. Okay, we're just watching this warning for another 5 minutes. The hail threat, if there was, it does look like it has decided to move. What is that?
That is my local radar.
No. Oh, I'm confused for a sec. Okay, I'm confusing myself. I need to stop.
You may wonder what's on here, but I don't know.
Can we? I'm gonna take control of this real quick. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna open this big, and then we're going to.
Bear with us here, folks.
As soon as this warning expires, I'm gonna control to your computer.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna get all this set up for tonight, so we don't have any
good.
issues. Video. Apply that. Okay.
Do we need to play some music for the people?
What was that?
What do you want?
You have control to my computer.
Yeah, can you pull this to monitor too? The one to your right. No. Bring that back. Bring that back. The scene preset. My apologies. I should be more specific. Okay. Thank you.
Tanner, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we got that. I apologize, folks. We are just doing some background work here. So Nick.
I don't know if you guys are aware, there is a new day one out.
What did you say?
There's a new day one outlook.
Okay.
It's still the same. Yep, I can confirm it's still the same.
Alright, I apologize about that.
Nick, let's go ahead and end this stream. So I'll end it here. So, alrighty, folks, we do appreciate you for joining us. This warning does expire right now, so we're gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Of course, if any other warnings get issued, we'll be back on here. But in the meantime, everybody, I'm Tanner Steer, along here with Nicholas Driver and Travis in the